Hey guys, what's going on? BMcG here, and today we have April's rank up recap, and we're going to get right into it because the first rank up that we did in the month of April was Onslaught. This dude went up to rank 3 after we explored Act 8. That came out in April, so we were able to explore it. I did not get a mutant rank up gem. For those who watch my opening video that I did with MSD, you guys saw that I had Onslaught prior, so I was able to take him to all the way from rank 1 to rank 3 after exploring Act 8, because I used the generic rank 2 gem, and then I also used Catalyst to take him up. So 8.4 was what allowed me to take him to rank 3, and I have not regretted it ever since. This dude is an absolute beast. He's the best mutant in the game. I think he will continue to be the best mutant in the game for a long while. And I've got a full showcase on him. It's a rank 3 ultimate showcase if you guys are interested. It's like 47 minutes long, but you can skip through certain parts just to watch like Battlegrounds content. But yeah, he's genuinely the best mutant in the game. I don't think there's any contest there at all. He just has so much utility, and he's just so strong. And here's how he counters Bullseye. He's one of the best Bullseye counters out currently. So yeah, I don't think you can go wrong with ranking this dude up. He's not only one of the best mutant attackers in the game, he's one of the best mutant defenders, one of the best defenders in the game, just overall. So yeah, he's nuts. I'm really glad to have him up at rank 3. He's been ridiculously useful so far, and I can't wait to keep using him. So yeah, there's really not much else to say about him other than he's just like ridiculous and does an insane amount of damage. But the next champ that we ranked up was Deathless King Groot. We took him from rank 1 to rank 2, and there's really not much to say here as well. I think it's going to be useful to have every single Deathless champ at rank 2 for the future, because I think there's going to be some challenge where we have to use every single Deathless champ to obtain the final Deathless champ. And I also think Deathless King Groot is actually just a really good champion. Once he's awakened, he's going to be very sustainable, so he's going to be like a really good champ for AQ, even though AQ doesn't really mean anything. And just like general questing, this King Groot is actually really solid on attack though. He actually, like, look at this damage. It's like that's a whole Battlegrounds health pool right there. So he's going to be pretty decent in Battlegrounds. But yeah, I'm not going to use him too much until he's awakened, because the regen is going to be really nice to heal up some chip damage and get those high scores because your health is so high. But yeah, this is pretty much just King Groot 2.0. Like he's the better version of King Groot, which I find pretty hysterical. So yeah, next up we've got an Ascended Red Skull. We're not going to talk about him much right now, and I'm not even going to show any gameplay because you guys will see later in the video, or if you've already looked at the timestamps, it's already spoiled for you guys. But I pulled him from a Titan and took him to rank 2 as a 7-star, so I'm pretty much just going to shelf the 6-star and go with the 7-star from here on out. Next up, we've got Werewolf by Night. I got this dude, I think, after Act 8 exploration, or during Act 8 exploration. Can't remember exactly when the timelines were, but I took him from rank 1 to rank 2. And this dude is genuinely a blast to play, and he is ridiculously strong in Battlegrounds. He's very fast and does a lot of damage, and he's just a lot of fun to use. He's also got some cool play styles to where you can use your special 2 before the opponent even gets a chance to use their special. It just requires a lot of howling, and you got to use lights hit into their block, but you currently can't really do that with the AI and how they're repairing a lot. But yeah, that was Gallon down in like 40 seconds. Next up we have, I think this is just a rank 5 Red Skull, and yeah, Werewolf is just one of those characters that he can do so much that you wouldn't think like to use him for. He's just like one of those generally good Mystic champions, and he works well for a lot of things just because he deals so much damage. So Red Skull has that annoying auto block. You also just don't want to push him to special 2. He also reduces the ability accuracy of stun effects. I think it's stun effects. I don't think it's just debuffs. For each armor up buff that he has. So right now our parry stuns won't work. But I'm trying to get an intercept right there. We get a full 5-hit combo into the special 2. and that's going to deal some really strong damage. We go for the striker, and he's pretty much dead here. So really solid stuff there. Next up, we have rank 3 Silver Surfer. I got a Cosmic Gem from 8.4 Exploration or Act A Exploration, so I took this dude to rank 3. Number one reason was prestige. I needed a good prestige champ. I only had Overseer, and my other rank 3s were all unduped. And I play in 4 Loki. We try to push pretty high in AQ, so I wanted to do my part. But the second thing, which is the most important thing, is that I actually really love Silver Surfer. He was one of the champs that I really gravitated towards as a 5-star and a 6-star, and I always had him ranked up on my account. So ranking him up as a 7-star kind of felt like it made sense. He also has a really good synergy with Overseer, and he does this kind of stuff in Battlegrounds, and no one expects it. So that was a rank 3 Emma Frost down in like 30-something seconds, and you're going to see the same thing for this Hulkbuster here. He's like a really sneaky attacker. Not a lot of people are willing to ban him because, you know, it's Silver Surfer. Normally people don't think he's going to be doing insane things on attack, but he's really strong, guys, and I have a full showcase coming soon. I don't want to spoil too much, but those are just some clips of him destroying things in Battlegrounds. Next up, we've got this Future Ant-Man, just to show you guys a little bit more. But yeah, I love this champ. I think his design is really cool. I personally really like his playstyle. I know some people don't like it. I like the ability to create free openings or even use the phase as a dex replacement, so you can like phase through Bishop's Special too. I just think the design's really well. You can use the phase on the heavy attack convert to allow you to create openings as well as avoid things. It's just really useful. A lot of the reason why people like Hulkling is because he can create his own openings with his crazy, pierce into unblockable, and then he used that for a special too. But this is one of the main reasons I love Silver Surfer, is because he can do pretty cool stuff like that, and just create his own openings because he goes unblockable. He has the phase. But next up, you guys are probably looking at this one like, what the hell are you doing? And when I explored Act 8, I was in Florida, and I let my girlfriend, pick one of my rank ups, because I got some rank up gems in Ascension Dust. And I said, go through my 6 stars, pick one that you think looks the coolest. I will rank them up, and I'll show you what they do. So she picked Anti-Venom, and funny enough, I actually really like Anti-Venom. I think he is in need of like a moderate buff because of the way his utility falls off if you try to go for damage. I'm not a fan of that design. But yeah, my girlfriend thought he looked really cool, so I took him up to 6-star rank 5 Ascended. But like, being completely honest, there's some times where I might take Spider-Man 2099 into war, and you would want Anti-Venom on the team for that initial wither. And this allows Anti-Venom to work as an attacker for the fights that you might not be able to get a third option for or get Spidey for. So yeah, I don't think that this is a bad rank up. It's more of a fun rank up just because I can do fun rank ups. But yeah, my girlfriend liked it, and I thought he's cool. Plus it makes sense because I have a 7-star rank 2 Sig 20 Spidey 99, who I still need to get a showcase out on. But yeah, I think Anti-Venom's cool. But yeah, he could definitely use a little bit of a buff. Next up, we've got Spider-Ham. We took him to rank 2. I never really used him before as a 5-star or a 6-star. I never really got into the hype of him, but I got tired of seeing everyone nuke my Mystic Defenders with him, so I decided to rank mine up once I got him. Plus, once he's awakened, you can be able to use him as like a dual threat. So I'm not really mad at the rank up. I think he'll be useful. He does a lot of damage. He's really solid. I think he's one of the few Signs champs who has like really strong degen resistance, so really good Kindred counter. I'm not really a fan of fighting Kindreds, so Spider-Ham handles him pretty well. And yeah, there's really not much else to say about Spider-Ham other than he's the best Power Sting champ in the game. I mean, you could argue that Cassie is, but his speed is just so much better in Battlegrounds than hers. It's just she's better for like long form stuff, I guess. He's also one of the tankiest champs in the game because of the way he his taunt, and then how he works with Inequity, and then his spider nonsense, you can eat a special 3 and only take like 2% damage. So yeah, he's a really solid champ. I never really got to use him much, like I said, so I'm still trying to learn the best ways to play him. So if you guys have any tips, let me know in the comments. I know that you want to hit the opponent with medium attacks while they're stunned for a higher chance of getting the poppers, but yeah. Next up, we've got Nightcrawler. We took this dude up to rank 2. I was able to get this dude early due to reasons, if that... yeah, we got some daily deals and we got him to rank 2. So yeah, I think he's really good. I was really excited to get this dude pretty early because he's super useful for the tactics. So in Battlegrounds, he's a really solid tactic attacker. You can evade a lot of specials. You can deal a lot of damage. Like Baron Zemo, for example, is one of the more annoying defenders right now with the tactic. And Nightcrawler is one of the best options for Baron Zemo, just because there's no debuffs that you're applying through your kit unless you try to parry stun, even though Zemo doesn't purify the stun debuffs. You're also just dealing a lot of damage. You can evade the specials easier with his, what do you call it? He can't get struck while he's dodging backwards. So he's really solid for that. I think he's also solid for Photon and Serpent, because he can evade their specials pretty easily. As you guys can see there, fully decked special 2 pretty easily. It's just swipe back like a madman, you won't get hit. And yeah, Nightcrawler's a beast, so hopefully I get to use him more in the future. Next up, we have my other rank 5 from 8.4, and it's Star-Lord. This was just a fun rank up. I always like Star-Lord as a character. It's just he's not that useful, like, if we're being completely honest. Maybe I'll use him for like fun showcase stuff, like just to be like, haha, I did it with Star-Lord. But yeah, we have him at rank 5 Sig 200 now. So in the future, if I want to use him, it could be fun. I also think his damage is just like really solid for being a ramp up champion. It's just you can't get hit, but he could clear Battlegrounds health pools pretty quickly. So I don't know, maybe we use him on attack in Battlegrounds just for fun. I don't know. It has to be like a complete nuke meta. Like Fisticuffs would have been perfect for him. But yeah, we'll see. I don't know what we'll do. But yeah, it's pretty solid damage there. That's all he really does is just damage. So he doesn't really do a lot, and he's, it's whatever. But next up, we've got Red Skull. I took this dude from rank 1 to rank 2, got him from a Titan. I believe it was it from Act 8? I don't remember when I got this Titan. It was probably from, it was either that or the, what do you call it, the Pulleys event. But this dude is probably the best new tech defender. And he's also really strong on attack. Like really, really strong on attack. He's a really good domino counter because he's immune to ability accuracy reduction against mutant champions. He also has some of the best power control in the game, if not the best power control in the game. So that's like just the, objective things out of the way. Just amazing defender, amazing power control, amazing utility, amazing counter to mutant champions. But for me personally, he's got a really strong synergy with Overseer, really strong synergy with Maestro, really strong synergy with Onslaught. So for me, it personally makes sense to take him to rank 2 and eventually rank 3. I'm going to take this dude to rank 3 as my next rank 3. It's all just a matter of when. I think he is 100% worth it. And as you guys see here, the damage is really solid once you get him going. And, the damage is really easy just to keep cycling. You can pause those shock debuffs, but you can usually just build back to another special too. So, I don't know. I'm a huge fan of him. I think the buff was really solid. And, that's roughly a minute for 500,000 health. I don't think that's too bad. And I've seen him do some pretty crazy things in Battlegrounds on attack. So, I think he's going to be sweet. Next up, we have rank 3 Sasquatch. I took him from rank 2 to rank 3. And this was from the Pulleys event. And I wanted to do this one sooner. I was really hoping I could get like a Mystic Gem from Act 8, but I didn't get one. So I took up Surfer with the Cosmic Gem, and then I saved my Mystic Catalyst for Sasquatch. And then I had enough from, I believe, AQ and other sources to get enough with the 900k pulley deal. So I got that, and then I took Sasquatch straight to rank 3, and I have not regretted it ever since. And I'm not even placing him on defense that much. I'm using him on attack, which is nuts. I never thought I would be like, yeah, I'm going to take Sasquatch to rank 3 just so I can use him on attack. And that's pretty much what I've been doing. He's kind of a nuts attacker. A lot of the stuff that I've been doing with him, you could probably do it with him at rank 2. But you guys will see. Like, this fight's nuts. You wouldn't think he'd be a good Kindred counter, but he absolutely nukes Kindred. So we just do a lot of light attacks here to try to build up our Wrath stacks, our Rage stacks. We want to push Kindred to our his special 2. That way Kindred attacks us. We can get in there with the counter attack and then pause. We have Wrath active, so we use our Striker, double medium, or use 2 mediums. We do enough damage there with the special 2, and then spam the special 1, break the root, and we kill Kindred in 30 something seconds. Like, that's ridiculous. And that's how a lot of fights can go with Sasquatch if you do them well. And first special 2, if it doesn't kill, you have increased combat power rate from the Wrath, as well as the special refund from Wrath, meaning you can pretty much just keep cycling special 2s till they're dead. So he's a really strong attacker for that reason specifically. I really like Sasquatch. I wish I ranked him up sooner, but that's how it goes. I never really got to use him much as a 6-star or a 5-star as well. He was always on defense, so yeah. I'm really excited to get another showcase out with him. I have the Surfer one in the works, and as well as this one, but that's going to conclude this video. If you guys liked it, hit the thumbs up button. If you're new, consider subscribing, and I'll see you guys for the next video or stream. Peace out.